calls us to holiness by being ourselves because He just wants us to live our own lives and to stay original because everybody's like a flower. You never know how they're going to blossom, but in some way they're going to be beautiful because anything that God creates is beautiful and we're all unique in one way. And by being holy, He means that He just wants us to never let Him go in His heart.
God called me by holiness by amazing experience I had. When I first came here by international student, I was not planning to go Catholic school, but God led to me being the Catholic for the plan was changing, so I'm going to Catholic junior high school. And the other experience was like I was heard the song like lyrics about God is always with me and that I'm not alone, that I was still crying even I'm not Catholic in that time and even I'm not baptized that time. So I think God kept saying to me, God is always with me and God was watching me even I was not Catholic, and now I am baptized and I am the really Catholic right now, and I keep feeling God is with me and always love me.
We have a special calling from God. Sometimes it can take a while to find out what that calling is, but no matter what, we just have to remember that everyone has a calling that God gave us, and sometimes, really, I think like in my case, I don't know what my calling is right now, but I know that God has one for me and that soon I'll figure out what it is. Like Jeremiah, sometimes people can think that they're going to be too small, or they're worried that nobody cares about them, or they're worried that if they talk about God, people aren't going to believe them, or they're going to think that, oh, you're too young, you can't believe in God, you can't talk about God. But you just have to remember that God's always with you. No matter what you do, He's always with you and He's always going to protect you. You just have to remember that no matter what you do, God will always love you and forgive you if you do make a mistake.
Calls us to help others, like that's our personal mission in life, to go and help people, even if it varies from, just holding open a door for someone, saying thank you, or to like going to a soup kitchen and helping people make food to give to those who don't have any, or just any kind of little thing in life, because that always channels like a path for people. Like they like say they were having a bad day and they dropped something and you picked it up and you said, oh, it's okay, and you'd be really nice to them. That can put their mood in a different direction, and the rest of the day they can be happy when maybe earlier they were having terrible thoughts.
So for softball, I haven't been able to go to church a lot because I'm always playing on Sundays, and as a kid I would go pretty much every Sunday with my family, and I've kind of been feeling distant from the church. But recently I discovered a band. They're called the Boy Band Project, but more specifically one of the members, his name's Levi. His just so, I don't know how to say this. Let's see. He's just really kind of holy and just so into it, and he has this Christian album that's really inspiring, and I listen to it almost every night. And kind of my calling is kind of that hymn is kind of like the angel that God sent down for me to get me to kind of come back to here, and it kind of inspired me to come here to the school because this was not an original plan for me at all. I was supposed to go to my public high school, but God kind of gave me the signs that this is where I belong, and I pretty much found it.
Look to God, He's the answer for